Hello everybody, welcome to GW3 Premier League predictions. First up we have Brighton vs Arsenal. Wow. You'd expect Arsenal to win. I know I've done it the wrong way round, but that's fine. You'd expect Arsenal to win. I think Brighton, they look better. But Arsenal's just going to be too much of a test for them. 3-1 Arsenal. Up next is Everton vs Bournemouth. Everton, oh my days. Do you really know where to start with them? They have looked atrocious so far. Difficult oppositions to face. In Brighton where they lost 3-0, could have lost 4-0. Just like when they lost 4-0 to Tottenham. It's going to be another loss for Everton. Away at Bournemouth. 3-0 Bournemouth. Goal gets disallowed. Up next is Brentford vs Southampton. Ignore the date, honestly. Well, Brentford. We should even start with them. They were lucky to get a win against Crystal Palace and... well, match day 2. They lost. But to Liverpool, so like that, yeah, that's fine. Brentford 3, Southampton 2. Well, up next, Ipswich. This is Fulham. Ipswich, obviously, they've just been promoted. Rough first 2 games for them as they had to play Liverpool at home where they lost 2-0. Both teams actually had a penalty disallowed. I predicted 3-1 for that game. Really could have been. Man City away, where they actually scored in the first 10 minutes. Yes, they had the lead for like 5 minutes and then lost it. It's fine. They scored against Manchester City. Ipswich 2, Fulham 1. Up next, Leicester vs Aston Villa. Well, as for Leicester, that was a brilliant start to the season with that draw against Spurs. And that 1-1 draw, Jamie Vardy's celebration. He points himself and also I think Rappen points to Romero with the 0. Tottenham did finish first in the third in a 2-horse race for the Premier League title in 2016. Well, my predictions have actually gone very well so far. Leicester 0, Aston Villa 3. Up next is Nottingham Forest vs Wolves. Oh. Well, Wolves, they just lost 6-2 to Chelsea. If Wolves had scored a couple of more, that would have been a brilliant game. It was 2-2 at half time, and whatever Gary O'Neill said in the dressing room clearly just made Wolves explode. Lose their minds. Now, I don't think it will be the same against Nottingham Forest, who have had an alright start. Wolves 2, Forest 0. Up next is the team that West Ham beat, well, no, not beat, lost to win the Premier League. It is West Ham versus Manchester City. Obviously, this was the final day last year, not at London Stadium, but at the Etihad. West Ham's new signings, Fulkrug, Rodriguez, Somerville. Who else? What's the other one? Todibo, that's one. Did I say Fulkrug? Yes, I did. West Ham 3, Man City 1. Yes, I'm going for an upset. Up next, it's Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace just lost to West Ham. Not what I predicted. As for Chelsea, they just battered Wolves 6-2. I don't really know what to make of that game. Yes, there was a lot of goals. 8-goal thriller. The way Wolves were attacking really could have been like 10 or 11. And the way they were defending it really could have been 10 or 11. Well, obviously, Crystal Palace were unlucky not to draw against Brentford. That was a brilliant free kick. Chelsea 3, Crystal Palace 0. Up next, we go to St James's Park for Newcastle United versus Tottenham Hotspur. In the Premier League recently at St James's Park, Newcastle have seemed to destroy Tottenham. But in April, this is in August. So, 2 seasons ago it was 6-1 that basically helped Newcastle get the Champions League for last season. Last season, April, it was 4-0 to Newcastle at St James's Park. So over the last couple of seasons at St James's Park, 10-1 to Newcastle and I forget. 4-0 Newcastle. Up next. Oh, this is the best one. It's at Old Trafford, so ignore that. It is Liverpool versus Manchester United. Liverpool, they've won their first 2 games with the same scoreline, 2-0. Man United, they barely beat Fulham, thanks to Joshua Zirkzee, who also helped them lose to Brighton. Don't really know how to put that without offending Man United fans. Yeah, Zirkzee scored Garnacho's goal. And then in the 95th minute of that game, João Pedro scored a winner. Enough about Brighton 2, Man United 1, even though I predicted that, right? Blah, blah, blah. Liverpool, they've been brilliant under Arne Slot. I think Man United will be looking to play them off the pitch. Try and probably take a 0-0 draw, really. I don't see it. Man United have been very, very bad recently. Like, they probably won't even get that far in the Carabao Cup. Liverpool and Man United will be looking to win the Europa League, really, I think. Liverpool maybe trying to go for the Prem. Man United 0, Liverpool 3. Thanks for watching.